No, Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. Did you guys hear about this news regarding Pooh Shiesty? 5 years in prison. That's how long Pooh Shiesty is gonna be gone. I got a couple things to say about this though, so yeah. Let's talk about it. Now, Pooh Shiesty. I think a lot of people are familiar with the name and face. Pooh Shiesty is a 22-year-old rapper out of Memphis who blew up back in 2020 with the song Back in Blood. It appeared like Pooh Shiesty was gonna have a very successful run in the game after his blow up. After all, Back in Blood was a huge record. His album was doing fairly good. He was also catching a lot of heat and getting a lot of attention when he was free. So he was doing really good and was set to do even better things. That was until he got arrested back in June of last year. Back in June 2021, he got arrested and taken into police custody. This arrest stemmed from a shooting that took place at a strip club in Miami a little over a week before the arrest. The shooting happened at a spot called King of Diamonds. It's a strip club in Miami. So what happened in that situation is this. Pooh Shiesty allegedly shot a security guard in the ankle after an argument. Now this argument happened after someone tried to, according to the arrest affidavit, grab money out of Pooh Shiesty's pocket as he was getting escorted out of the strip club. Pooh Shiesty allegedly got angry and tried to figure out who it was that did that. He was carrying a piece which he eventually ended up using. One of the security guards at the strip club got hit in the ankle after Pooh Shiesty fired out some shots in the club. So his arrest in June of last year stemmed from this particular incident. That's why he got arrested back then. Now about a week later, Pooh Shiesty ended up getting indicted for another incident that happened out in Florida. As for that situation, it was an alleged robbery that went down at Bay Harbor Hotel in October 2020. What exactly happened in that situation is this. Pooh Shiesty drove a rented McLaren to a hotel to purchase some high-end sneakers and a little bit of weed. He was with a couple people at the time. They eventually pulled up to the spot and one thing led to another, and according to the arrest affidavit, Pooh Shiesty shot one of the guys, one of the sellers, in the ass. You heard that right. In the ass. There's surveillance footage of this incident and things escalated very quickly, let me just say that. And this is the incident that just gave Pooh Shiesty over 5 years in prison. The news came out yesterday and it is official. Pooh Shiesty will be gone for the next 5 years as he's serving time for this particular incident. Rapper Pooh Shiesty is going away for a 5+ year stretch for a South Florida shootout. And considering what he could have gotten, he's actually happy with that number. Pooh Shiesty, whose real name is Lontrell Williams, was facing more than 8 years in prison if prosecutors got their way, but his attorney Bradford Cohen tells TMZ the government's calculations were off. Cohen says they asked for no more than 63 months, which is exactly what the judge gave him. So he got 63 months in prison, which equals to what, 5 years and 2 months? You saw what the article said though, right? He was facing 8 years for this, but in the end he got 5, which is good news for him. I guess good news is relative though, since 5 years in prison, that is still a very long time. I'm very sad to see this going down because I like Pooh Shiesty and I think he makes some good music. But the music aside, he did some things, made some bad decisions, which led to this outcome right here, and that's on him. We've seen a lot of rappers go through the same exact thing, specifically street rappers. They blow up, have this crazy run, and at some point they get involved in something that gets them in trouble with the law. A lot of times they do end up getting released and are able to put it behind them, but other times, like in this case, that one bad decision leads to this 5 years behind bars while you got all these blessings on the outside thinking about what could have been had you not made those bad decisions. I think it's very bittersweet to be in this kind of situation where you got so many good things on the outside, but there's not a single thing you can do about it except for just wait it out as you're sitting in the penitentiary. Pooh Shiesty is gonna be what, 27 when he does eventually get released? Maybe he gets released earlier on good behavior or something. I don't know what that's gonna be looking like, but he's gonna be 27 and I wonder if people are gonna remember him. The rap game and just the world in general is moving very fast. So, ain't no telling if people will. I think it's unfortunate to see cases like this though, because not only is Pooh Shiesty gonna be thinking about what he could have became, but we will as well. That's all. But yeah, Pooh Shiesty will be gone for the next 5 years. Any thoughts on this? Another rapper's career gone, and it is unfortunate to see. I really thought Pooh Shiesty was gonna run it up like crazy when he initially blew up, but that's not what happened since he'll be spending the next 5 years in prison. Unfortunate. Any thoughts on this? Definitely let me know in the comment section below, and like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video. Let's have a discussion about this.